Hola, mi gente. This is
Ready or Not Latinas Podcast.
And these are your hosts,
Yessi,
Jessica,
Karina,
and Joanna. Just a reminder, we release new topics every Wednesday and officially making it Latina Wednesdays.
So stay tuned and get ready for this chisme. So welcome back. Llegó por quien lloraban.
We did, bitch. We missed you. It was a long week without you.
It sure was.
Even Maxie's in the background. Didn't y'all miss him in the background last week?
For real. Not really. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No.
Well, yeah, that day I was so sad. I was at work like, they're already recording.
Oh, you were reminding me, like, thinking of us.
She's like, I could have been doing TikToks right now.
Yeah.
Instead, you at work.
Yeah, girl, I was tired as fuck.
No, y'all not gonna believe what happened the day before 420, y'all. The day before. This is at like 11 o'clock at night. Mind you, I'm getting ready for work. Like for the next day, you know, you get your clothes together.
¿Cómo a qué horas?
Yo diré como, yo no, hombre, ya era tarde. It was already like 10:30. Like it was about to hit that 11 mark.
Okay. Jesus.
And then tell me how out of nowhere they're like, my Karina comes up to my room and she's like, oh my god, you have to come outside. I'm calling the firefighters. I'm like, what? Why?
The firefighters.
She's like, no, there's a fire starting outside. I don't know what's going on. There's a tree on fire at the neighbor's house. I was like, yes, girl.
Which neighbor?
The one right next to
on
you?
the left side,
on the other side.
El viejito?
Sí.
Con los gatitos.
No, con
el
los
viejito.
gatitos. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So then I'm like,
The
what
one
do
with
you
the
mean?
rifle.
Yeah, the one with the shotgun.
Yeah.
So I'm over there like, what do you mean there's a fire? She's like, I swear, I was walking the dog and then I don't know where I just see something spark up in the sky and it's a tree. A tree's on fire. I'm like, no way.
That's what scared me because it was where the power lines is. And it was a palm tree. And I'm talking where it caught on fire, it was dry. The palm was dry. So you know,
Yeah.
the palm trees, it's quick
especially
as
if it's
fuck.
dry, yeah.
Yeah, so I got scared, boy. I ran and sat talking about, I'm going to call the firefighters. Like,
It wasn't big.
And at first it was. You can see, like, it started, like, because I called Joanna and I called my brother, and you can
I
just
didn't
see
see
it,
shit.
like, by the time she came out.
By the time I came out, because my little brother seen it with her, so I believed them because of that. Because when Karina told me, I was like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up! You high as hell!"
She's so
like,
messed up.
yeah. And I was like, "No, you're not." Like, no. And then once my little brother was like, "No, I saw it with her." Like, she told me as soon as it happened. I was like, "Oh, okay." And then this girl's like, "I'm good. I'm gonna still call the firefighter." After there was nothing.
So what happened? It just cut
I
off.
think it was like an electrical thing, and I think it did catch the palm on fire, but I think it, went down
That's
slowly.
scary though.
Yeah, but Karina
But I
still
told them, I was like, it was on fire. I went out now, but I don't know if you guys want to come spray some water on it or something. Like,
Literally, that's exactly what she
yeah,
said.
like cut it, bring it down or something.
Karina she was being precautious. She was like thinking about the future. What if it happens again?
Hell yeah.
The fucking firefighters get there, and I'm like, oh no, you did it, because bro, they're coming with the sirens.
Necesito sin saber, güey.
No, exactly.
Ahí andamos todas afuera.
No, but
Oh,
wait,
God.
you know what's faltada, dude? I was like, dude, my mom's sleeping. Nobody knows this is happening. Like,
Llegaron y luego.
Llegaron, I'm like, papi, go outside. My brother, I'm like,
she got
brother,
too embarrassed.
I'm like, brother, go outside, go tell him with palm trees. He's like, you go outside. You're the one that called them. He's walking outside. Here I come. And I'm like, yeah, it's that palm tree. And then he was like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, it turned off. I told him, but I don't know if you guys want to water it down or something. He's like, no, we can't do that because it's by the power line. We can't throw water onto the power line. So,
Yeah, he said there was nothing they could do.
Like, we
Not
can't
even
do nothing
cut it or
about it.
anything?
No.
Oof,
He's
I
like,
wonder.
what we can do is just put a request on, like, we can note that there's like
That the
Because
palm
of the-
tree too close to the power line to cut it off.
They gotta come cut it off, cut the tree off, whatever, the palm. Yeah, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, you better be careful with
Hell
this.
yeah.
That's what I told him. Yeah, because at first I was making fun of Karina. I was like, Karina, why the fuck? Like,
Yeah, but that was good. That
Hear
was
me out.
good.
yeah, and then she was like, no, bitch. Like, imagine if they would have traveled and I wouldn't have said
Yeah,
anything.
no,
Like,
imagine this. Another thing. we're fucking sleeping, and the fucking palm tree catches on fire. That shit runs quick, bro. I'm not trying to have the front of my house on fire. What the fuck?
And you got those
running butt naked out.
For real.
And we live like we don't live in El Monte or anything, but we live like a lot of like a lot of wildlife. Like
no, guys, and then my thing too is like it's at the top of the tree. I can't reach my motherfucking hose out there. That's why I told him. I was
kept saying that. She was like,
top of the tree.
Try? I'm like, girl, that is shit.
If she would, it was at electric.
Exactly. But it was at the top of the tree. There was no way I could reach that. There was no way anybody but the firefighters. I was gonna say, man, call that fine ass guy.
Getting the water hose out.
Yes. Hey, girl, I have a long water hose.
But the firefighters were fine as hell, girl. They were so cute.
I went out there with no bra. I mean, I had a shirt on. I had no bra. All them firefighters are my age. They're like young as fuck. I was gonna say, bring that one guy. There's this guy from my middle school. Girl, when I found out he was a firefighter, I was like, let me catch my little garage on fire real quick. But he's stationed somewhere else. But he was my middle school crush. I won't say his name because a lot of people know him. But he's fine as fuck. I know. When I see him like my photos or my posts,
uniform is
oh my gosh, girl.
His fine ass would become a firefighter.
I think I would rather date a firefighter than a police officer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cause like police officer, I don't know.
Mira cómo le hizo eso. She think about something.
Because they snitches.
Yeah, they're the ops. Pigs. Yeah, they pigs. They 5-0.
But the police.
No, ¿cómo decían? ¿Cómo decían en español when they would see the
La jura.
La jura.
Jessica sing about.
We have something like la chota.
Oh, la chota.
La chota. Ew, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like la jura.
It sounds like chota.
Pinche Jessica talking about fuck the police when she was trying to become a police.
For real.
Girl. Now you exposing my sister.
Hey, my son told me it's never too late. So it might still be in the cards for me.
Hey, my sister went to college. She can get that freaking what is it called? The boot camp, or what is it called? The police academy. There you go.
Police academy. Yeah, girl. So later on, be like, fuck the police, and I'll be the police.
Yeah, for real. Hey, but this episode is all about women empowerment, supporting women, because we support women. We support women. So yeah, if you do want to enter police academy, do it.
You could do it, yeah.
No, but for all seriousness, guys, today's podcast episode is about the advantages of being a woman.
Which since Yessie texted us like the topic, I've been just thinking, I'm like, girl, I see more disadvantages than advantages.
Yeah, they were.
I'm not gonna lie. I said the same thing to Karina. I'm not gonna lie. I said the same thing to Karina.
Yeah.
But I feel like even if we feel like we don't have advantages, we have a lot of power.
Yes. That we may not know.
We may not know we have, and I feel like we underestimate like ourselves a lot. And I feel like we're like, nah, we can't do that. Like,
but that is
I'll break my back.
But that is society pulling it on us, like letting us know, like, yeah, you guys are.
Yeah, because we get that those insecurities from society. Yeah. But I feel like if we were to actually talk about ways to improve those advantages or take advantage of those advantages, maybe we could do something with that. You know,
we can move the world.
Yeah.
Which I think a lot of women are actually already on that. I feel like nowadays there's a lot of plenty of women that are they're entrepreneurs, their own.
¿Cómo se llaman? Trailblazers.
Like they have their own business, entrepreneuring. I'm telling you, man.
Trabajan en la construcción.
Andan en la construcción. Ahorita hay mujeres donde quiera.
I know a girl roofer. She literally does roofing.
Does roofing? Wow.
And I'm like, dude, how could you be in that hot ass fucking sun? Because I could not.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Like, I just cannot imagine.
That just proves you.
Yeah, like how strong we are and what the fuck we can do.
Yeah, and besides that, I mean, like,
bring life to this world.
But is that an advantage? Because let me tell you, I be giving birth, and that does not feel like an advantage.
You may feel that
you may not
make the world go, keep on living.
Yeah, we're the only reproductive. We're the only humans with reproductive organs to make a human.
Yeah,
a whole ass human in our bellies.
Besides all their bullshit falling behind
you know what's crazy? Yeah. I always tell my sisters this, and y'all can't lie because I tell you guys this every time you guys are feeling sad. I always tell them you were made for this.
Oh yeah,
because as women, you are made for this. You're made like to go through this for good or bad. It's gonna come either way. You know what I mean? But I always tell them you were made for this because as a woman. Okay, but what else do you guys think it's an advantage?
I would say
did you have a hard time with this topic?
Me? Yeah, a little bit because I don't know. I feel like the advantage thing. I feel like
you don't
with certain jobs. Yeah, like with a certain job. If I was to go into a Mexican store and I'm looking for a job and it was a guy that went in and then I went in, I feel like as a woman they would want to give it to me because I feel like women, beautiful women, because I am beautiful. Beautiful women would bring more business to him than a man waitressing for him.
That's true.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So I don't know if that's a good advantage or it's not. Like, I just feel like sometimes it's fucked up. Like, it's fucked up how us as women sometimes, what if that man really needed that job? You know what I'm saying?
Or that women get objectified. Like it's all about, if she's pretty, like she would move forward faster than a girl that's not as pretty, or that is like bigger, or you have to be a certain way as a woman to move forward in life sometimes. Like, let's say that I'm at a job interview y entro yo que soy una gordita y entro una flaca. I'm pretty sure 80% of the time la flaca le van a dar el trabajo.
Sí, porque está bonita.
Have you guys ever heard, it sounds kind of similar to something else I've heard. Have you guys ever heard of it's called the pretty girl privilege?
No.
Never? It basically means like if you're pretty, you're more better looking than other women. You're more privileged of other things. People are more likely to treat you nicer. More likely to, like you said, give you the job, give you the opportunity.
I've seen like an experiment like that they did with them.
Yeah, and it's so true. I feel like nowadays there are a lot in competition. I feel like all these BBLs, all these lip fillers, all these face fillers, like ahorita 2023, if you're not skinny, if you're not BBL looking, if you don't have no ass, you ain't shit. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, that's not right. You forgot all about in the inside. So this topic to me is a little confusing because we do have a lot of advantages. Like, we give birth, like, we're the only people that can give birth. Like, what other advantage that we have? Like,
I think it's
beautiness. What else? We are smart as fuck. And
we can get away with things with our looks if we have them.
That part. But I mean, I'm not trying to say like, damn, we don't have any how do you say, we don't have any advantages like that, but it's like we're out here fighting for our women power still till this day. I feel like men still look at us like we ain't shit. Like men like, I know it's not, it's just weird to me.
Yes, we have to work double than a man.
Definitely.
We have to do everything triple times better than a man, but at the end of the day, that's what makes me better.
Yes,
that's what's gonna make me stand out. And I know a lot now. There's, like you said, because of the way women are viewed, but I think that has to come from us. If we start saying like, hey, we're beautiful, we don't need surgery, we start showing that more, then I'm pretty sure that type of mentality is gonna go away eventually.
Definitely. Que no ves que ahora that is the mentality. Now there's a lot of women that are like, fuck BBLs. Like, we don't want a big ass, we just want to be skinny. Now I feel like it's all about skinny now. Like, fuck the BBL. Like, ya no quieren algunas. So it's kind of like it's weird.
So I guess we're having a hard time with the topic due to the fact that we're thinking more of
Disadvantages, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let me
we
see.
have more
I
disadvantages
have
than
one.
advantages. A ver.
Women, they tend to live longer lifespans than men.
That is true.
Eso sí.
Yeah.
I would be like, I feel like all my abuelas have over
outlived
the grandpa. That is very, very true. We do have longer lives.
We have more accessories and clothing choices.
Ah, sí, güey.
sí.
Nos podemos poner botas.
Uñas, lashes.
Eso sí, güey. Speaking of, we have makeup. Like, we can fucking, como dijo Yesenia, we can disimular the little insecurities que tenemos, and we can hide them a little bit.
Definitely.
So, and men don't have that. Well,
we can hide la lonjita.
Yeah, do waist trainers there.
Hey, there's fajas out here for men too.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, yes, I've seen that. Pero un hombre no se va a animar.
No se va a animar.
Especialmente el mexicano.
Oh, no.
They ain't gonna catch him with a faja.
Oh, fuck no.
He's gonna show his beer belly.
Yo, you ain't gonna catch him slacking. Not at all. No, but honestly.
And one more.
No, I'm like, I'm ready.
We're in a row. We're in a row. Because we were having a hard time at the beginning.
Women are better at communicating and expressing themselves.
Yes, we are.
With the feelings, with things
we're
like
in
that.
touch of that side. We're more in touch.
And with our feminine side, obviously.
Like I've never had an issue with communication. I'm very like outspoken. Like when it comes to my feelings. Like yo de volada. Like if I don't like it, I'm like,
like
why
bitch, get it together.
No, see, and I've never had that issue. Comparado al hombre que you have to be there. What's wrong? What's wrong? Yeah. Now what? You know, because they don't tell you.
Yeah, and I feel like even them, it's hard for them to identify their feelings.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I'm mad, sad, I don't know. Like, you know.
They're just frustrated.
Yeah, frustrated.
Or they don't want to say that they're sad because they don't want to be seen like a pussy. Or
yeah, that's true. And we don't suffer so much from that.
And we
can be babies.
Yeah,
we can cry.
Yeah, we can be sentimental, bitch.
That's another advantage.
We be like, we're fucking PMSing, bro.
Another advantage.
What's wrong? You're like over there. Oh, doggy. What's wrong?
Bitch, I'm cramping.
Yeah, so
no, really, guys.
No, but even cramps, they wouldn't be able to handle.
Oh, hell no.
I don't think
like if they only knew the pain we go through.
exactly.
It's like giving birth every month.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I was feeling depressed in the first part. Yeah, because I was like, fuck. Like
you're like, damn, are we that down bad?
It's because sometimes let me tell you. Sometimes it's easier to see the bads than the good.
Eso sí.
Yeah.
Like the period. Like that to me is a lot already.
Yeah.
Like women, that's a big ass disadvantage.
See.
And like, you know, we do work 10 times hard, but like if you are very confident with yourself, fat, skinny,
yeah, it doesn't matter the way you look.
If you pay attention to your thoughts, your feelings, and you're very outspoken, and you know, just the confidence makes you a sexy ass bitch.
Yeah,
and people
that
just
part.
they fucking feed off of that.
Yes.
Men feed off of that.
Yes, they love a confident ass bitch.
They do. But there's some nasty men that do prey on the fucking they do prey on the weak.
Yeah. But they're just disgusting piece of shit. So.
Yeah,
exactly.
But definitely I feel like if you really think about it, we do have a lot of advantage. Which living longer than men, fuck that's the biggest advantage ever.
Yeah, that's true. Like that leftover money is gonna be for me.
Oh, for sure, bro. That retirement money is gonna hit good.
Aunque esté toda arrugada la verga, you don't see me out there in the fucking
chichis hasta abajo.
Hey, fuck that. With that money, I'm gonna give me a BBL 7-year-old walking booty ass naked
I'm dead.
in West Palm Beach. You already know. My thing is the booty ass naked. I don't know why I'm always saying that.
I know,
No, but it is fun being a woman.
It is.
You know, like cuando estoy en mis días, I'm like, why did I have to be a woman? But at the end of the day, it is fun.
It is.
You know, you get to be vulnerable when you want to, but yeah, you can pick yourself up.
Yes.
Disimularte, you can, you know, like
by yourself.
We have all these advantages of like giving different types of personality to anybody.
Exactly.
You know,
giving this different types of love
exactly.
to different people.
Yeah, and we're very smart.
Yeah,
we're very intelligent. We know where to bring drama and where not to bring drama.
we know when to be sneaky and when not to be sneaky.
And we are very strong women. We sacrifice so much that we don't even look at the sacrifices we make until it's made.
Yeah, I mean, look at you. Like, you're doing it. And you don't got a man in your life.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're a badass bitch.
Yeah, you're very independent.
Period.
So, like,
I have an advantage. Like, of course. And it does feel amazing to be able to have your own things and not have a man respaldándote, you know?
Yeah.
And this may sound a little rude, but nowadays women that do have a partner and their partner works and they don't do nothing but lay on their back and get money, is like they're the ones that are more like, oh, I got this, I got that, and I got this and I got that. But I'm like, baby, you're not out here working, busting your ass. You just lay back and get your shit. Like, it's just like that. Literally, you just lay back and like,
and that's an advantage. You can be mantenida, bro.
Exactly.
That's true. It's but that's real. I'm sorry, but that was literally like an underlining little advantage that women
sí,
have.
porque un hombre se queda en la casa de volada.
Oh, yeah.
Mantenido.
Exactly.
Es mandilón.
Yeah. And so, like, that in itself, you don't know men that can stay home and their wife goes out and works all day.
Pone que entre la pareja, they're okay with it, but the people viewing it
not so much.
No, but I think that's very nice that, you know, women, that their partners rather them work and their wife stay home and take care of their home. I think that's nice, you know, like, good for them.
Yeah.
I'm happy for them, you know, but you gotta just humble yourself at times, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Stay in your lane, definitely. You know? Let us women shine, that we out here working and double working for our things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's definitely true. And, you know, like, when I was looking at Karina right now, I'm like, laying on their bed. So I'm like, I'm not laying on my fucking bed.
Oh, shit. She's like, bitch, I'm clean, yo. You know, and I do want to say that.
You are a good kids teacher.
No, yeah. No, I didn't
job. Let me say something about that. I don't find nothing wrong with a woman being mantenida at all.
Mira,
because why?
Con esa palabra and you, I'm not feeling bad, but y'all making me feel bad.
Wait. I was talking first.
I'm gonna forget.
Well, remember, girl. Keep repeating it to yourself. But, so I personally, honestly, I don't have a problem with it at all, because I wish I was living that life. Like, I really do. Like, bitch, I wish I was living your life right now.
Not me.
Pero this is, like Karina said, I feel like this is where the translation gets mixed, because, girl, I'm rooting for you too. Like, bitch, I'm rooting for that lifestyle too. I hope one day my man is able to mantenerme and I won't have to worry about anything but my kids, because that's literally what you're worrying on. And why I say I don't have a problem with this, or why I don't view it like some type of way, is because you might not think those women are doing anything or they're laying on their back, but at the end of the day, they're the reason why that man is doing as good as he is. They're the reason why their kids are doing as well as they are. They're the reason why that man has clothes on his back. Like, I don't know, I just feel like, if you ever heard that saying, like, if your lifestyle is that, just make sure that it's, how do I say,
that's what you're doing.
Like, you are taking care of your family. Yeah, and that is what you want. Because I do see the importance of being a stay-at-home mother and a stay-at-home wife.
Don't get me wrong, guys. I wasn't talking bad or saying like y'all less of a woman because y'all don't work for your own things.
No.
It's just me as a person that a mí nunca me mantenieron, aunque yo tuve mi hija. I mean, pues me mantenieron por like 3 meses. But I never had someone literally be like, stay home, do this, that. I've always busted my shit, you know. So I feel like I'm not saying like, oh, that's bad, like y'all ain't shit because y'all don't do nothing. No, that's why I said like it's good, you know. I'm happy for y'all. It's just every woman is different.
Exactly. We have it differently. Everybody has it differently.
We have it differently. You have the privilege to
no, y fíjate, like, even at me, like, I don't even view it like that. Like, at me, it's like another job, because it's more than just being at home.
Can I say mine?
Yeah,
for real. I didn't even let my sister talk, bro. I'm sorry.
Before I forget, I'm about to remember.
I'm so sorry, sister.
So I saw this quote on TikTok.
Okay.
And it was this lady, I think she was on a podcast. She said, if you say that your wife is a mantenida, que tú mantienes a tu mujer, it's because you have a no limit credit card, and she does nothing but do her hair, do her nails. Because if you are calling her a mantenida because she stays home as a stay-at-home mother, she's a bad paid maid.
For real.
That's what it is. Si tú dices que tú mantienes a tu mujer que es una mantenida, she better be like get nails done, everything done, and she don't do shit at home.
Yeah, like le tienes
Esa es una mantenida.
la casa.
Pero si tú eres una mamá que te quedas en casa, bro, and that shit stuck to me. Because let me tell you, as a woman that used to stay home, you still eres una criada mal pagada.
Sí.
Because all they pay for you is a roof, food, the basics.
Yeah, the basics.
The basics. And if you can get a gift here and there, like your nails or your hair, like that's still not pagado. Like to me, that's how when I saw that, I was like, that's a big eye opener for me. Because I'm like, oh shit, like they're right.
Yeah.
You know, because I still, and like, you know, right now, I just started working again, and guess what? I still have to come home, clean, cook, take care of my baby, because obviously all day he was without me, so he's like clingy up to me. So change diapers, I still have to do all of that. And for the
You're
men,
a superwoman.
And for the men, it tends to be not like that. Oh, I'm too tired. I just came from work. And then it was like, oh, you didn't work. But the excuse was that you didn't work. But now that you do work, always because my job is harder than yours.
Yeah, that's always an excuse.
Yeah, and it's just like, what the fuck? So guys, that is the biggest thing that I saw, and it was a big eye opener for me.
Wow, that is so true though.
So you can say like, oh, like I said, una mantenida. That's not the right word.
No,
it's a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, stay-at-home mom.
A stay-at-home mom, porque creo que una mantenida es, como les digo, una persona que no.
Yeah, because even if we stay, like, that's perfect, but how would we word it in Spanish? Porque en español esa es la palabra, mantenida.
Pero no, eres
una ama de casa.
Una ama de casa.
Sí, tienes razón, es ama de casa.
So, like, definitely, like, eso de mantenida, like, telling you, like, that shit just, like, that's not it.
It only goes for certain women.
The rich women. The rich women. The women que, you know.
So much rich, porque hay mujeres out there.
Rich entrepreneurs.
Más aparte que tienen hijos and they're out there, se chingan el dinero del esposo porque they want to be a certain way. Darse el lujo, ¿verdad? Y sometimes they don't got it like that, pero they don't give a damn about anything else but themselves. So, I mean, I can see. I mean,
definitely.
Like I said, I'm not offended. I was not offended, but y'all don't say mantenida. I'm like, girl, are y'all gonna make me feel bad?
She kept giving me that side eye, like, bitch, I don't lay on my back all day.
I was like, where's Karina taking this?
No, I wanna say it again. I'm gonna repeat it again,
just to make sure.
Just to make sure. Don't feel offended, shawty. You know, but that's what to me it was just like that. But it's no offense on anybody.
That's how society makes it feel.
Yeah, I mean,
so this came from not knowing good advantages to knowing that women can do everything. And that's what makes us different from men.
Exactly.
Is that men are not multitaskers. They can do one thing.
No, really.
Do you guys?
I mean, is there a person that you have in mind that you think, oh, maybe that man is different? Have you come across one?
Not really, no.
A multitasker that can handle kids, going.
I feel like no, but only because I haven't seen that in their environment. But maybe, but not that I
haven't seen one.
Well, I mean, I feel like
I just feel like they wouldn't be open.
I feel like because I came across el papá de mi hija when we used to be together. He used to come from work, shower,
and help you with the kid.
Help my daughter do her homework, and then like he would shower her as I am, or bathing her as I am cooking. So he would
help. He would help, but again, they are not multitaskers.
Yeah, no.
It's not.
That's what I was trying to say. Like, it's not like you
from work.
I mean, like I have to shower and shower my kid at the same time.
Yeah, but even at that's different from a regular schmegular Mexican man.
Yeah, because I was gonna say mostly men. You know, obviously la mujer es la que siempre tiene que ayudar al niño a hacer la tarea, because you know it's the mama.
So even at that, even if he's not a multitasker, he's still a little bit different.
Yeah, because you know, men, they be like, I'm tired, like I just want to lay down, watch TV. To me, that was
a little multitask, because he came home from work and he had a heavy ass job before, not now. So it was like, and he would come late. He would come at like 8 o'clock, still shower and still have the energy to help the child with the homework, and still shower her and then eat dinner. That's cool. So to me, I feel like that's a little multitasking. That is not multitasking,
but that's being a parent.
Yeah, that's being a parent. That's actually being 50-50.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, because if fuera otro, you would have to do all
that. I mean,
but I think it's so sad that we have to be like, oh yeah, like, good look what you said right now. Like that we have to be begging, or you have to be like, oh, but that's a good man. Like, that's just weird that they don't automatically know that they have to be a parent.
That's what makes us bad bitches, because at the end of the day,
nosotros que se nos olvide que tenemos que ser mamás.
Ay, no, hombre.
Que lleguemos de trabajar o lleguemos de hacer algo y you eat
I'm eating my own little dinner.
Y se te olvide que
your little TV dinner.
Your TV dinner. Haven't heard of those in a long time.
But like that is crazy to me, how you gotta be like, oh yeah, but he's a good man. He's a good man because he does a parenting, bro.
He's supposed to be a parent.
That's what he's supposed to do.
That's true.
Like, that's what true. You mean?
You're right. Es que ya estamos bien envolvidas.
Like, no, sí.
Have you noticed, even at that, like, if we have a bad name or something, it's because that's how men view us.
Yeah.
They try to put, like, all these rules.
And I feel like, no lie, guys. I feel like that's why us ourselves, we can't find advantages within ourselves, because we feel like
yes, we struggle. Karina over here was giving up on us. She's still giving up. She don't.
No, I'm not giving up. I'm just like,
damn. Pero es que también it's hard, because as women we fight, like we have to fight against, like, let's say the man, plus the women, because there's so many women out there that
they're hateful.
They celebrate other women, but once you get a little bit more ahead than them,
that's when
they try to tear you down, and that's fucked up.
I can't with
that. Like how women sometimes tend to sleep with married men, and they know that they're married. That's some fucked up shit, bro. Yeah. If you know that man is married, what the fuck you doing trying to betray the other women?
What the fuck you doing?
What's wrong with you, bro? Like, you know, like, that's just not supporting women.
Es que mira, nowadays women are so fucking crazy, man. We're just like men nowadays, and I'm saying we. No, not we.
I was like, not me,
is that a good thing? Is that an advantage now? Do you view that as an advantage now, that we can equal to women?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
And when I see a bitch she's an entrepreneur, I'll be like, yes, girl, yes.
Yeah, because it's an orgullo. I love, especially if they're Mexican.
And this is what makes my fucking skin crawl, bro. When women don't support women. I'm that bitch. I'm that person that if I see you winning, I see you above me.
Is we winning?
I love that shit. I like to see that shit. I'd be hyped for you. And it really breaks my heart when I see other women don't get hyped for other women. Like, what the fuck?
We all
got vaginas. We all got vaginas. Just support each other and
support each other's vaginas.
We're gonna be fucking number one, baby. Like, damn. It's really heartbreaking, but
and it's just like the world's already a shitty ass place.
Exactly,
that's true.
And like, why not like stick together as, you know, as females, like, you know, because if men tend to not like rise with us, like, you know, like hype us up. You know, if we're doing something, es que debe de ser que she's sleeping with somebody, or she's a hoe, or she's a this, or and then you have the women be like, I see, es bien puta, like, oh,
that's another thing, guys. I hate that that's a disadvantage for us. We cannot be provocative. Like, I feel like if we're provocative even a little bit, like they're already like, oh yeah, she's a hoe. Yeah, she's a vulgar. You can't even curse as a woman. Moral of the story, y'all. We're bad bitches. You have to look at the glass half full and not half empty. So I feel like even if you don't think as a woman like, oh, we have these advantages, or it may or may not get you ahead more than other people, it shouldn't matter. The confidence you have within yourself should be there regardless, and that will get you the advantages you need. You don't need to view yourself. Oh yes, view yourself the way you should. Yeah, is what I meant to say.
No. Exactly.
Perfect.
No.
And with that said,
love yourself.
I'm just love yourself.
Love yourself, and don't forget to follow us on TikTok
and Instagram as well at Ready or Not Latinas.
Facebook.
And Facebook, dude. I always want to forget about Facebook.
It's dying, but we're still there.
We're floating.
Yeah. But mainly TikTok. Come on, guys. Let's get to fucking 1K. Come on. So we can go live with you guys, and we're gonna give a giveaway as soon as we hit 1K. What y'all gonna talk about in live?
On live?
Your fat head.
Hey, you want to be honest? I have a small head.
You do.
Yeah, so
we both like you do.
Oh my god,
it is so noticeable, bro.
It's so tiny.
It's tiny and then this big ass body, bruh. I can see it in my oh my god. You know what I think? When we went to West Side. And we took that ID. I swear to you, whoever took that picture of me, they hated me because you see my big ass shoulders and my little bitty head. Parezco la pinche el guy from Beetlejuice. I swear to you, I'm like, I'm gonna look for it.
Now you writing on yourself.
Mira, that's not an advantage. Empower yourself.
Empower yourself, bitch.
I got a big ass head.
She got more head than she got body.
Let me stop.
I'm just kidding. We love you. Anyways, y'all, that's the end of today's episode. We hope you enjoy, and don't forget to join us for Latina Wednesdays. We love you.
Bye.